Welcome to another edition of the Hoop Scoop. I'm Jared Johnson, and I'm coming to you from my office here at my home, just like everybody else out there. For the most part, I'm working from home due to the coronavirus, the global pandemic that has most of the people out there, definitely in the country and in the world, stuck at home. So I didn't want to stop, though. Things are still going on. I didn't want to stop producing this content for too much longer because it's been a staple of what we do at Inside the Red Raiders. And it's just another way to communicate what's going on with Texas Tech sports, because things are still happening. Obviously, sports has stopped. The season came to an abrupt end there with the Red Raiders on the court in a really dramatic fashion there at the Big 12 tournament. The season was canceled. It was, if you're a sports fan, this is like the dark ages of being a sports fan. We're all craving it. But things are still happening. And the latest news in regards to Red Raider basketball, and this is good news, and this may be, according to a report out of Italy, Sportanda, is that maybe because of the coronavirus, Davide Moretti is considering or expected to return for his senior season. I think, according to that report, it was inferred that if things had just kept going on as normal, Moro more than likely would have worked out for NBA scouts, worked out for European clubs, and probably would have gone pro after this past season. But now, just with things kind of so much up in the air, Davide said, look, it's a great school, great program, and I have a scholarship, and right now it looks like I'm gonna return to Texas Tech. Now, look, Davide is a very good player. He was honorable mention All Big 12 last year. He was a third-team member a couple years ago. Very efficient, obviously, shooting from the field, from the three-point line, and obviously free throw line. One of the best in the country, one of the best all time. You look at the numbers. But his veteran leadership, I think, and him returning, if he does actually return, just kind of what reverberates from that is huge, because Beard has mentioned many times about his practice habits, how he's basically a pro already, what a leader he is by example, that basically all he has to do is point to that, like, this is what I want when new guys come in, is watch how Moro works, and that's what I want. And that is invaluable. So not only that, but just what he brings to the court from an efficiency standpoint. Look, yeah, they bring back Terrence Shannon. We don't know about the status for sure. Jemias Ramsey. I think all the projections are still first round, so I think he's going to work out for scouts and get a more concrete answer of where he's going to be before he actually officially announces. But I would be surprised if Ramsey comes back. But still, Terrence Shannon, Kevin McCullough, Kyler Edwards, Joel and Tombway, who's had Coach John Riley's posted on Twitter about the gains he's made in the weight room. He was already a double-digit scorer as a true freshman at UNLV. Big-time scorer. He can help you with rebounding. He can help you on the perimeter and inside on defense. He's not a true banger, but he's got length. And in this system, he can really help out on both ends of the court. Joel and Tomboy said that's huge. Tyreek Smith, after being injured and missing most of the season, but he spent a year developing the system. We'll see what he provides. Russell Tachua showed some real flashes. I mean, 7-footer with some real athleticism and skill. You see how he develops. And then you talk about one of the best recruiting classes in the country, and arguably the best recruiting class in Red Raider basketball history coming in, highlighted by 5-star McDonald's All-American Damari Burnett. But that's not, you have to mention the pair of 4-star, 6'7" forwards, the top 100 forwards coming in, and Micah Peavy, any other class would be, there'd be a parade thrown for him, when he hit town, and there might still be. And Chibuzo Agbo, he's a 3-and-D guy who actually can score with his back to the basket, which is our form in basketball today. He definitely opens some things up for you in your offense with his versatility. So much talent that's going to be on the roster. That's not even counting some of the transfers, some of the grad transfers and traditional transfers that Texas Tech is targeting. Man, you just wonder just what this roster is going to look like, next season. But bringing a guy back like Davide to help stabilize some of the moving parts, and just like I said, with Coach Beard having someone they can point to and say, do it like this guy does. And just a guy that all fans in this day and age have someone so successful stay the course for 4 years is a really special thing. Moro is a fan favorite for many reasons, both his play on the court and the way he carries himself off it. So Davide Moretti, if he does in fact come back for his senior year, I mean, there's nothing but positivity from that. That's nothing but a good thing. So with that, I want to thank you for watching, and until next time.